So it's the last day of spring today on Salt Spring Island, June 20th, 2011, and I just wanted to give you an update on the Tasmanian tree fern in our garden. You can still see its unfurling fronds, you can see from there, and there's still actually more fronds coming out of the inside crown here. It's got about 24 new fronds, and when they're fully extended, they're around, I guess around 8 foot in length, and some years they're a little bit longer. I've seen them to over 9 foot in length, and some of them may even be a little bit shorter. But anyway, this is the Dicksonia antarctica, the Tasmanian tree fern. The reason I have the screen here is to keep the cats out of the garden and from using this as a scratching pole. So there's the trunk, 57 inches of trunk on this thing, and planted it in April 1994. These plants are indigenous to Tasmania and the subantarctic islands. They only grow 1 inch of trunk per year, so 1 inch of trunk is 1 year of growth. But the fronds, they put out a lot of new fronds each year. The crown I do protect in the winter time with burlap. I just push some burlap into the inner crown, but the fronds do stay evergreen here. The old ones I've cut off because they do look trashed after the winter most of the time, snow bending them down. There are times when they still look good, but it's the heavy wet snow that sort of bends these things down and sometimes breaks the end. So every year I end up cutting off the old fronds, and they are still green, and just let the new flesh come out, take over. And it's a pretty spectacular plant. They are prehistoric, and this trunk will grow well over 15 feet tall, but I'll probably be long gone by then, of course. And it's growing in good soil. I water it a lot, and I water and fertilize it from the top of the crown. So I'll grab the camera, and I'll give you a closer look at it all around, and then I'll do an update maybe in another few weeks from now when it's fully unfurled every frond. It loves the spot. It's a real warm spot here. I guess it's around 20 degrees Celsius today here on Salt Spring Island. At least it feels like it right here. And this does get full sun. Right on the coast, they can take extreme heat, as much heat as we can dish out here, it can seem to take. So we're not very far from the ocean, our house. It's about 900 feet or so from the beach. And so our temperatures never really get too extreme here. Inland, in our inland valleys on Salt Spring Island, they do get warmer, so probably better to put it in a more shaded position or dappled light. You can see the lushness of those fronds on that. Isn't that a spectacular plant? There are others that do grow this on Salt Spring Island as well. Matter of fact, the nursery down the road from me has a lot of them for sale. They're very costly to buy. You can see the crown. I'll get up on here. That's what it looks like in the inner crown. And it's a happy tree fern. That's the perfect alcove for it. Nice sheltered position.